guys, what's up? So, doing a little different build. I'm gonna build the TARDIS. It's one I hadn't seen whenever I searched. So, I debated on how this is gonna be built, because obviously it's a giant square box. I guess more rectangle, so, keep that in mind. It won't be a super pretty, but I thought it'd be kind of interesting or fun to build, so I'm gonna expand this out. What I think I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna make this thing like huge like I did on some of the other builds. Like, the carrier and such, that are just massive. This will be more about the shape, and I think I kind of want to even keep this where you could land it on the planet. So, thinking honestly, since we're going to have more height than anything, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that's 7. Let me take it out, maybe 8 by 8. I'll move the core later. I'm just figuring out my size here. And that's pretty good size. Yeah, I think that'll be good. I'll line it out here and kind of figure out what I want to do. And obviously, if I'm going to be doing this, I might as well do it in blue box. I'll fix the bottom here later. I can just go through and paint them, and well, if we're 8 wide, then we want to be more than 8 tall. 6, 7. Let's go 8, 9, 10. Okay. Okay, if we call that the main frame, and then obviously it'll be a little bit taller because I'll have the... Okay, I think that'll work. Let me do a little bit of building and see how it looks, and we'll go from there. Oh. Hey guys, welcome back. So, as you can see, kind of got it laid out here. It's pretty much done. You can only do so much with what you got. So, those right there are windows. That is the command area. It's going to be easier to fly it, I think, in third-person view. There's 2 doors. Kill my jetpack here, so we're dealing with gravity. So we step inside. Obviously, it's taller than it is, wide and long. So what we're gonna do is, or what I did was just make it tall and multiple levels. So this is just kind of decorative, but more of a, kind of, I wanted to do like a pillar up the center with, maybe the core or something in it, glass, more like the actual, TARDIS you're used to seeing, but I just couldn't pull it off, not with the design, not with the layout I had. If I'd gone to where I had an odd number, I could have done a single pillar up the center, I think, but I didn't build it that way, so that's what it is. Oxygen health here. Oxygen health over there. This is kind of the first level you come in. You go up here. There's 2 elevators, one on each side. So your second level here, your core, and ammo, and your gravity generator. As you can see, there's cargo boxes sticking through the floor. I did all the floor and grading, obviously. So and if we go up, we've got a food processor, 2 fridges, the boxes you saw stuck through the floor, and 3 advanced crafting stations. 4 seats along with your command station. This is kind of what it looks like, obviously. This is where those windows were I showed you. I just did those. I thought about converting them all. Play with it if you want. Obviously, you can't see out very good this way, but if you go to third person, and it seems to do pretty decent. There's back, left, right. Turning is obviously very good because it's very small, and it's got a fair amount of thrusters. So here we'll exit out here. Oh, it's still moving. That's lovely. Let's see if I can kill this. do that. Kill power, it's an instant stop, so... Okay, so... I hid all the thrusters. The elevator worked there. So everything you see here is thrusters, and it's hidden actually, and I'll show it to you here in just a second. You got 2 oxygen tanks up here. Now there are no weapons on it yet, even though I have ammo boxes. I hadn't really figured out where I'd put weapons on it. So if you want to put weapons, feel free. You may be able to hide them kind of in the walls or whatever. Generators, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 generators. Seems to do pretty good. So, and then let's get all the way back down here. We'll get outside. Or back outside. Sorry, I should have showed you this at first. Like I said, there's a door here and a door on the other side. That's actually the Star Wars fighter, which I found. The guy did a pretty decent job on it. I modified it slightly, but it's pretty nice. I really like the design. All I really did was add some more thrusters, pull some of the thrusters he had, because he had actual engines as thrusters, which I guess works, but honestly if you use thrusters it seems to give you better control. It didn't have any crafting stations, so what I did is I pulled this, and you can access it. You just had to target it right at the corners. Oxygen station right there. He already had an O2 can on it, just no oxygen station. So it's a pretty cool build. I liked that, and I modified it. Now, what did I do with that capital vessel? There we go. Gosh, lose the TARDIS. So let's go up here. As you can see, you can't write, or I would have like written across these, but got the black, blue. Now what I did is I used angled pieces, and under this is all your thrusters, and it pretty much wraps, including this top area right up here, and it's all your directional thrusters: forward, left, right, up, down. Of course, back is your standard engines, which are all those, and then your blue light just for decor. I guess really you could hide a weapon under those. Most of your weapons I found, well, I say that, rocket launchers will fire through those. The only problem is where they're sitting. You couldn't really hide a rocket launcher and get a weapon to fire properly. So I really don't know what to tell you on that. Well, I would say behind the black panels, but you'd blow the panels out on a PvP, which I did find. Hiding behind panels is cool, but if you go to a PvP planet versus a PvE, you'll blow the panels apart. Did that on the Defiant. I've modified the Defiant a lot. I should re-upload it with the new version. I may do that. But yeah, that's about it. I mean, as you see, it's got a little bit of a three-dimensional feel to it. And honestly, you could pull these panels and replace with just straight square blocks versus the panels. But I did panels just because. But that's about it. There's no lighting on the outside now. If you want to park a ship on this, you could probably attach a ship to the side or to the bottom. Now, I've not tried it yet, and I may here in just a second try taking this thing into atmosphere and landing it on a planet. First things first, let me get it saved, and as soon as I get ready. Okay, guys, welcome back. So here we go. We're going in. I think I got through the atmosphere. Yeah, there we go. So what we're gonna have to do landing this thing may be entertaining. Let's not crash the TARDIS. So we need a kind of a flat spot here. I guess if you had a landing pad, you could very easily land this, and I may build this just for the fun of it on our main server. I haven't decided yet. This is really all just kind of an entertaining build, because I like Doctor Who. So let's see here. I think I can probably park this right in this area. Let's give this a shot. definitely not on flat ground, but I seem to be on ground, so that's promising. Well, let's roll into the water here a little bit and see if it'll... Okay. Okay, we're definitely setting at a slight angle. Slight angle kind of messes with things, I guess, when we're moving around. Well, so you can park it on a planet. You just have to have a pretty decent size. And honestly, I don't even know quite what the size of this thing is. Here, let's bring back up the... Let's put here... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 13, I think? Maybe 14? I guess if I looked at the display, it'd probably tell me. Kind of a duh. Let's see here. TARDIS version 1. 14 by 14 by 18. So there you go. It's 14 wide, 14 deep, 18 high. Isn't bad. There's a double layer of blocks here from here to here. So if you wanted to add or hide more engines or whatever, you easily could. And then landing gear, I guess, if you really wanted. Other than that, I mean, it's pretty well done. I think it'd be pretty well equipped outside of weapons. Again, you could probably put weapons on these right here. If you wanted facing forward, a turret or whatever. You could even leave the access from the inside using a door to your turret, which could be nice. So there's definitely some options on that. I'm about to make it public, and I'll post some good screenshots of it. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It helps us out, and have a good day.